Hey everybody, in part 1 we showed you how Tucson police obstruct people's right to record almost every night by shining their lights in people's eyes and by threatening and intimidating. In part 2 we'll show you how the night before the ordinance was passed, Tucson police used the same bullying tactics to provoke and then arrest 3 photographers. Then they took control of our vehicles, preventing the rest of us from making it to any more calls that night. 2 hours later, 27-year-old Carlos Adrian Ingram Lopez would die in Tucson police custody, and no cop watchers would be there to catch it. Hours later, Chief Chris Magnus would go before City Council asking them to help stop us from recording them. But he waited 2 months to tell the City Council that while his officers had us detained for recording them, his officers were killing someone on the other side of town. April 21st, somewhere between midnight and 1 in the morning, Tucson, Arizona. Call over the radio says that somebody has stolen a golf cart or golf carts from Reed Park Zoo and is joyriding them around the neighborhood. Multiple ground units and the helicopter are searching for suspects. Myself and a handful of other cop watchers are following around in 2 separate vehicles.
Doors are good.
Oh, he's not talking to me.
Nah, he's just, I don't think he's talking to anyone.
This is the Tucson Police Department. Surrender now or you will be bitten.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what.
So he continued?
Maybe this is not.
Tucson Police K-9 unit is searching for a dangerous suspect. Please stay inside your home to avoid being bitten. Call 911 to report any suspicious activity. This is the Tucson Police K-9 unit. Surrender now with your hands in the air to the nearest police officer. If you do not surrender, you will be bitten.
Who's he talking to?
I think it's just a replay. For months now, every time we show up to record a scene, Tucson police shine their lights into our cameras to blind us and then tell us that we're not allowed to use our lights.
The Tucson Police K-9 unit is searching for a dangerous suspect. Please stay inside your home to avoid being bitten. Call 911 to report any suspicious activity. This is the Tucson Police K-9 unit. Surrender now with your hands in the air to the nearest police officer. If you do not surrender, you will be bitten.
That sounds pre-recorded.
Yeah. This dude's blinding me with his light. That's real nice. As you can see, the area is well illuminated by their floodlights, but they intentionally use their spotlights to shine directly in our cameras and in our faces. This is clearly not about being able to see us, but about discouraging us from recording them by bullying us. He's between these blocks. I'm gonna stand behind.
They got the K-9 unit.
Yeah.
K-9 down there?
As you can see, he takes turns blinding people until somebody finally shines a light back at him. You got Val with the shining
Get your
light.
light out of my face or I'll put you in handcuffs.
Get your light out of my face, man. Stupid motherfucker.
Here we go. So these guys shine lights in our faces.
Not shine your light in my face again.
Hey.
You're going in handcuffs. That's your one and only warning.
Hey, quit shining lights in our face, man.
You gonna chase me down, big boy?
Quit shining lights in our face and just do what you're doing.
Chase me down and gun me down, bitch?
Just do your thing.
You in the middle of the night, huh?
Leave us.
Gun me down, bitch? That's
Leave-
what I fucking thought. Over a fucking light.
We've got an active scene here with someone running in the starting.
We get it. We get it. So shut up and do your thing. Leave us alone.
Huh?
We. This is.
active scenes,
Hey,
stupid
this is the
motherfucker.
dumbass that cornered me in the alley.
Threatening violence against me?
This is the dumbass that cornered me in the alley right there. That's you.
Call your fucking dog off.
That's the one that cornered me in the alley.
Call your fucking dog off right now.
Just to be clear, in my personal opinion, it is not a good idea to shine a light back in the face of the police who are constantly shining their lights in our face. But some people are at the end of their rope. Some people have had enough. Just leave us alone. Nobody said anything to you.
You need to turn your light off.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You need to turn yours off. He's over here shining this shit in our face.
He's in a
He's a
tactical
fucking
position.
dumbass.
So am I,
Turn
bitch.
your light off.
You're a fucking dumbass.
Let's go. Give me the light.
Hey, leave him alone. Leave him alone, motherfucker. Leave him alone. Hey. Leave him alone.
I did my absolute best to catch Officer Peterson attacking Bao in the dark, knowing that if I shined my light on the dark situation so that I could actually catch video, I would also be attacked.
Why'd you do that?
You were warned.
Why'd you beat me up?
You were warned.
Why you beat me
Put
up?
your hands behind you.
Ow! Ow! Please stop hurting me!
Get off of him.
I'm not doing anything!
Choke him out.
Why are you hurting me?
Fucking cowards!
Fucking tired.
Why are you hurting me?
You You fucking violent pieces of shit!
Where's your sergeant
wonder
at?
why people hate
Why?
you. This is why.
Where's your
Call the
sergeant at,
chief.
you
Get
piece
a
of
manager
shit?
You
on it.
fucking violent
Get a
piece of
manager
shit!
on the scene.
Hey, give me my
Get a
phone.
manager on the scene.
We're holding this.
As you could see, nothing was going on here until these cops started blinding us with their lights. Luckily, I have video of at least a half dozen times in the month that I was there where these cops shine their lights into my camera for no other reason but to bully, harass, and intimidate. They continue to do it until they get the response that they're looking for and have an excuse to attack somebody. Now, every officer in the area stops looking for the golf cart thief and comes to attack the cameramen.
Everybody backs up.
Shoot me with your fucking
Back up. You need to back up.
Don't fucking touch me.
Hey,
You
back up.
You get your fucking hands off me.
Back up.
You get your fucking hands off me. This ain't a crime scene.
The cop you see pushing El Charro is Officer Frank. He continues to push him back, and as El Charro backs up and then turns to run away, Officer Frank pulls out his paintball gun filled with pepper balls and starts shooting El Charro in the back as he runs away. I'm keeping my camera on him.
Okay, keep the camera on. That's fine. Just keep
We already had a problem. You know I never fucking did anything to you guys till you started with that shit with me.
No. Are you pushing me? Are you pushing me? Hey.
Guys, you got a suspect to handle, man. An actual
Yes,
suspect.
and you
with a
guys are in
victim.
our way trying to
We
interfere
weren't in
with
your
us.
way. God damn, dude. He's shooting him with a fucking pepper gun now. He's fucking shooting him with his gun.
Yeah, he just fucking pepper balled him like 4 or 5 times.
Nobody's gonna hurt you, just filming. Just watching you guys be violent thugs. Man, you guys, you had a suspect to deal with. You're gonna assault the camera people.
Hey, original suspect, you're free to run now.
You got a suspect and you're gonna fucking attack the news.
Yep.
You guys are animals.
So proud.
Hey, someone's got Val, right?
Speak to a sergeant.
Someone's got a camera back there?
I need to speak to a sergeant.
Chuck has it.
Hey, stay here. Please.
Doug's going back to Val.
What are you gonna do? Have him bit too? God, you guys are fucking animals. You got real suspects to deal with. You're acting like fucking animals. These guys like to pretend that we get into and interfere with their crime scenes, but we've got dozens of videos of us filming their interactions with people where nothing happens because we don't do anything but stand back and record. The only time you see an incident escalate is when they escalate it. I'm right behind you.
Okay, you need to give us some space.
Yeah.
They're kicking me in my stomach. They're kicking me in my stomach, Tuck. Tuck, get a manager here on site right now. Get him to get a manager on site, Tuck.
Hey, you know I'm not giving you any trouble. I never have. Don't give me no shit.
No one's saying anything to you. Just ask you to give us some space.
You're the one who harassed me in the alley too, knowing damn well I wasn't who you were looking
Get a
for.
manager here before they do
What's your name
anything
again?
else to
I'm
me.
Officer
They
Peterson.
broke
Peterson?
me up and banged me up and
All right.
kicked me.
Unfortunately,
Get
your
a
buddy
manager
was
before
warned.
they
He
get
does
their
not
hands on
listen.
me again, Tuck.
You know, there's nothing wrong with what he was doing.
He shined the light at us
They
after we
wanna
asked him.
hurt
They were shining a light at us.
Tuck, they
He's
wanna
in a
hurt
tactical
me. Get
spot.
his
We need to be
hands
able to
off
see
me.
too.
They wanna
His
hurt
lights
me.
are on.
We need to be able to see too. You guys keep blinding our cameras with your
Our
lights.
job is more important than yours in this moment.
And that right there is why Officer Peterson thinks that it's okay to attack innocent people. He said, "Our job is more important than yours."
Our job is more important than yours in this moment.
Your job is more important than mine?
In this moment,
Dude, what you guys are doing is getting cops killed across the
we have a
country.
trespasser running through the yard.
I'm cutting huge chunks of this out because of the annoying screaming in the background. If you want to see the whole video and hear the whole conversation, I will leave a link to the uncut, unedited, full live stream in the description. This is why cops are getting killed across the country,
Yeah, you
man.
can keep saying that. That's not exactly the case.
Well-
Hey, Kyle, can you hang out with him for a second?
Absolutely.
Help me!
This is the guy shooting people. Yeah, hey, easy, man.
Okay, you can leave if you're uncomfortable.
No, I'm not. Are you threatening me to fucking leave?
No,
I haven't done anything to anybody. All right?
Okay.
I just record.
Okay.
I don't want to talk with you. I don't want to do nothing.
Well, that makes 2 of us, so you're free to leave if you don't want to talk
Are
to
you
me.
trying to threaten me? Get the fuck away from me.
No.
Please, have him back up, please.
No.
No? You guys are a bunch of fucking animals.
Okay, you can leave if you don't like it.
So you're trying to threaten me to leave?
Did I say that?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Repeat
You're
to me
in
what
here,
I said,
you keep getting closer and closer and closer to me and saying, you can leave, you can leave. As you can see here, Officer Frank intentionally moves in front of my camera to block my view of what's going on so that I cannot record what they're doing to Bao. He continues to move closer and closer, and as I move side to side, so does he. He then calls for another buddy to come and help. This behavior, as well as shining lights in our eyes, is a direct violation of Tucson Police Department general orders. In furtherance and protection of constitutional right to record public officials, department members shall not threaten, intimidate, or otherwise discourage any individual from recording police activities. Additionally, members shall not order a person to cease recording activity, demand identification from a person photographing or recording, demand that a person provide a reason for taking photographs or recording, detain that person based upon photographing or recording activity, or intentionally block or obstruct the cameras or recording devices in any manner. When a council member expressed concern about the new city ordinance being abused by police, who might use their discretion to prevent people from recording where they shouldn't, Police Chief Chris Magnus assured them that he trains his officers to use discretion wisely.
Police officers have a lot of discretion in how they do their job and how they exercise the law. And frankly, the biggest part of the work that we do as leaders in a department and through our general orders is to make sure that they exercise that discretion responsibly.
But as you've seen in this video and the previous video, his officers are incapable of even following direct orders, let alone using reasonable discretion.
Yeah.
What if I came to your house and did that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I guess I don't.
You don't?
But this isn't your house.
You have no fucking idea where my house is.
Do you live here?
I'm not answering your questions.
I know you don't live here.
You don't?
Yeah.
You don't know anything.
You're right.
How did I get here so quick if I don't live here?
I don't know.
You have no idea where I live, do you?
No.
So I might not live here, but I might live right there, huh?
I don't think you.
And I might have heard some fucking animals out here attacking people and come out and recorded it.
Is that what happened?
I'm going to take 2 steps back because you shouldn't be within 6 feet of me, right?
Okay.
And then you're going to stop approaching me and aggressively approaching me, right?
No, I'm not.
You're not going to stop aggressively approaching me? So you need to be. So you need to be 2 feet in front of me to talk to me?
That seems to be that way, doesn't it?
What is that supposed to mean?
You tell me, bud.
You tell me. You're the one out here fucking shooting people.
I thought you were gonna take your 2 steps back, dude.
I'm gonna go to that side. There's a cactus.
Yeah, watch out for the cactus.
Shut the fuck up, you animal.
You need to go that way.
You think it's funny?
I do.
You think it's funny?
I do.
What's your name?
Frank.
Frank? What's your first name?
Frank, as far as you're
What's your home
concerned.
address, Frank?
1100 South Alvernon.
1100 South Alvernon, that's your home address?
No, that's the address you can reach me at, though.
Why don't you want to give your home address?
Oh, that's super weird, isn't it?
I don't know. You guys asked for my home address.
I didn't ask for your home address.
Homeboy over here that was here a minute ago did.
Okay.
You don't want to give it?
Give your home address? I don't know your home address.
Why don't you want to give yours?
Why would I give you my home address?
Why not?
Why?
So I can check you out and run you, see if you got anything.
You got any warrant? How are you gonna do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
I know you will. I have faith in you.
So what's your home address?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Why
You know
not?
that.
What do you got to hide from?
You.
Why?
You're
I'm not a
big,
violent
scary
person. I'm a what?
You're a big scary guy.
I'm not the one running around shooting people and tackling them. What about his lights?
What about his lights? Okay, back up.
Where?
I want
Where
you
to?
back.
All right.
Back up.
Hold on.
No,
Cactus. There's a
back.
cactus right there. Let me
I'm
go
not
around
touching
this.
you.
Safely
Move.
navigate the cactus. I have confidence in you.
Keep going.
Where are we going to?
Keep going that way. Throw some teeth. All the way that way. Keep going. Keep going. Your truck's not part of our crime scene. You guys aren't going anywhere for a very long time. Your truck's not part of our crime scene. You guys aren't going anywhere for a very long time. Let's go. Keep walking.
Oh. Now, to further punish us for being out there, they wrap our vehicles in crime tape and sit there doing nothing for 3 to 4 hours so that we can't leave and make it to more calls. An hour or two later, Carlos Adrian Ingram Lopez died in police custody at a scene that we should have been at. Had we been there, our cameras possibly could have deterred the officers from doing what they did and could have possibly saved a life.
Oh my God. What? No. 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 No.
Hey! Hey! Roll him over. Hey! Hey!
We start married?
Wheeling now.
Yes.
Yes, 25.
Can you start TFD for one adult male? He's not very conscious right now.
Guys, we need your help with these incidents in Tucson. I held a lot of these videos and didn't release them so that the police could write their reports and give their testimony in court under oath before I released the videos showing that they were lying. With bits and pieces of the story leaking out though, I felt it necessary to put the story out there now. Please contact the Tucson Police Department, the mayor, and the city council, and demand the immediate termination of Officer Frank and Officer Peterson, the aggressors in this incident. We don't need a city ordinance to stop people from recording the police. We need these police to stop trying to provoke and antagonize cameramen. We need these police to stop blinding us with their spotlights. We need these police to stop telling us that we have to be 200 feet back from traffic stops. We need the chief of police to stop lying to the mayor and the city council and instead spend his time and efforts getting his dogs under control.